Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Hey, what's up and hello? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. So you can hear me. Oh, you guys, a lot of y'all already in here. Hello. Hey, Teeth. Hey, Yuli. Hey, Belle. Hey, Antoinette. Hey, Mimi. Who else is in here? GSP. What's up? Hello. Oh, Teeth, you missing people? Yeah, well, I don't know who you missing. I don't know who you saying you miss. But yes, we're here. We're here. Hey, Latina, GSP. All right. Good morning, good afternoon. How's everyone doing today while people get their notifications and start coming in? Oh, crab cakes. Crab cakes. Oh my gosh. Hey Pamela, how are you? What's up, y'all? Crab cakes. Send me a crab cake. I'll make my own sauce. All right. Did you guys get notifications or you guys just came in from just me alerting you guys? Let me know if you got the notifications. You had a driving lesson. Ooh, I remember those. I used to have so much anxiety when I first started driving. Hey, Vanna, are you new? Welcome, Vanna. I know you got me, brother. We got each other. You see what I'm saying? We got each other. Hey, BB. Okay, we got the 30-minute warning. Okay, perfect. All right, you guys, welcome. We about to get into the mess of it all. Yeah, the anxiety hits you when you first start. Hey, Renee, what's up? See, I still do with all these cycles. I don't see how. Let me tell you something. I've been driving since literally because out here in California, it is like a rite of passage almost to you are trying to drive by 16 because we don't have public transportation. I mean, we're getting better now, but compared to New York, we don't have that public transportation. I have been driving majority of my life and I still don't feel comfortable driving in New York City. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. You talk about anxiety, I would freak out. Whew. Especially them dang on taxis. Uh-uh. You couldn't find it? I could have sent it to you. I could have sent you the episode. Oh, you do live in Bell. Okay, yeah. So I can see why your anxiety is, yeah. Cause them taxis, them people on them bikes, they be just coming out of nowhere. Uh-uh. Absolutely not. I would rather take public transportation all day, every day, or get in an Uber. I'm not doing it. All right, y'all. So we are about to get started. This is the season finale. The season finale. Next week, we're going to do Love After Lockup, but this is the season finale. Hey, Joseph. Joseph is here. So you know we got all the comedians right now in the chat. So y'all get ready. Get ready. But yeah, so this is the season finale of Love During Lockup. Are you his auntie? Ciao. All right, y'all. So we about to get into some things. So who we gonna start off with first? Let's start off with them because they only really had one scene and they're not coming back. I think it's for the best also that they're not coming back. So Leticia and Keith. So Leticia confronts the auntie about running her mouth to Keith about what she spent on the ring. Okay. Yes, she still has on her MC Hammer, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Oaktown 357, juicy outfit. You see what I'm saying? That's her outfit. So she confronts the aunt and is like, hey, you're running your mouth and telling the business, and I'm his wife. And the aunt just looking at her like, heifer, I've been here before you. So before you, I was handling the accounting. I was handling the paperwork, and I told him that ring looked a little bit more expensive than the budget you gave her. And everything's out in the open. I saw what you spent, therefore he saw what you spent, and it is what it is. So to read exactly, you definitely don't need to see the episode to read them for sure. So pretty much, the aunt's like, look, you a little extra. Clearly, even with the budget, you're a little extra. So I had to let my nephew know. I don't know why she thought the aunt wouldn't say anything. Her loyalty is always going to go to her nephew. It's going to go to her nephew. So, of course, Leticia didn't really say anything. She was just staring at her, and she was just like, we're going to remove her from the accounts. My question is, do you really think that happened? The way that Keith gets down so far, what we saw in this season, I don't think that happened. I think he's always going to have his aunt looking out for him. Period. Hey, Tashonda. Hey, Tragically. What's up? Yeah, exactly. The aunt was like, yeah, I did. It was too, it looked more expensive than the budget. I was here before you, so yeah, I told him. So, she's like, we're going to remove her from the accounts. Yeah, I don't think Keith going to have that. Nah. Keith is not about to let that go down. My aunt is going to constantly stay on those accounts. My aunt is constantly going to see what's going on. He already feels like he can't trust Leticia with her going over the limit by $5,500. It's not happening. So, and that's what I was about to get to, Latina. You actually was right ahead of me. Hey, Ms., what's up? You said I keep going in and out? You guys can't hear me clear? Let me know if you guys can hear me, because Ms. said I'm going in and out. Maybe it's hers or is it mine? Let me know. Okay, Tragically said you can hear me. Okay, everybody else said they can hear me. So, Ms., it may be your connection where you're at. Okay, so you guys can hear me. Hey, Suzanne, what's up? So, with that at the end, and that was literally the only scene that they had in this episode. At the end, she pretty much says she kept her ring, and we see that, he's like, where's your expensive ring at? And the little girl puts it on, the mommy's finger. And then we see at the end that she keeps her ring, but she removes Keith from her tax business. To be honest, Leticia, you also need to remove yourself from your tax business. Okay? It ain't just him. Okay? It's you too. You need to remove yourself, because at this point, I don't know about you being in a tax business. You look like you get your nails done. Your nails are cute. Your hair is cute. Maybe go into that field of some sort. But taxes, no. Too much stuff has been out. I think it's not just Keith. You also need to remove yourself and just go into a whole nother business. That's just what it is. But I wish you the best. I sincerely wish you the best. It's just that maybe that business is not for you. So, yeah. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, so you guys can all hear me. Hey, May, what's up? So, yeah, that was it for Leticia and Keith, and they're not coming back. And honestly, I think that's for the best. If she continues on reality TV, it may not be a good look for her. Legally, may not be a good look. Because every time I turn around, something is popping up about evictions, fraud, allegedly, just too much stuff. So I think at this point, she needs to just have a very private life, okay, and just go under the radar. You know what I mean? So moving on. Yeah, moving on. Who else we got here? Let's go. We're gonna go with the people who we're not gonna see next season. So yeah, Money, Green, Jade, and Chris. Yeah. So Jade all of a sudden decides to contact Chris on the beach, or he calls her and she's like, look, after what you said, I feel uncomfortable with my name not being on anything. And so, she's like, I want my name on like a post-nup or a will. And I was like, a will? What the hell you trying to tell us? A will? Huh? You do realize what a will is, and you do realize when a will goes into effect. Like, okay. So when she said that, I was like, wait a minute now. That's interesting, but okay. So at that point, uh he was like, I mean, what are you saying? Are you giving me an ultimatum right now? Like, are you like, what are you trying to tell me right now? And she's like, well, you threatened me in the past when we gotten into arguments. Get out of my house. This is my house. Now, mind you, 2 episodes ago, she claimed when she was in the hotel room with her sister, that was the first time he's ever threw that stuff up in her face. And we even said then, and I even said then, she was lying, because we have already heard him a couple of times on this season throw up in her face what he has done for her. So we knew she was lying, and she even admitted in this situation, when he gets mad, he throws up in her face what he's done and to get out of his house, his car, whatever the case may be. So he's like, well, I feel like you want a divorce from me or something like that. Are you trying to say you want a divorce? And she was like, well, if we have to, I don't think, and he said, I don't think it's fair. And she was like, I don't think it's fair that I've been holding my life out for 7 years for you. And I'm like, but that was your choice, boo-boo. I mean, you have free will. No one told you to get married to an inmate. No one told you to get married to an inmate. Okay? So that was your option, to be in prison with him. Let me see. I'm sorry, you guys. While I'm talking, sometimes it's I just be talking. Maybe it's means she'll get big casino money. Nothing wrong with having a living will. Well, from my understanding, the main thing she needs is prenup, postnup, and her name on some of these assets. Okay. I don't know if she's necessarily that smart to understand what certain documents may be. And to me, to mention a will, I just no. I was just like, honey, you don't understand, and we gonna see why she don't understand at the end when they give their little spiel about what they're currently doing or what's going on in their lives. This was so idiotic from the beginning. My name would have been exactly. I thought she wanted to be on the title of the house. Exactly. That would be the main asset that you will want your name on. You know what I mean? That would be the main thing. The main thing. Yes, girl, even that you'll be useful. Yeah, but I'm just thinking like he's young. I definitely you want a will, but I would say that if you guys get a divorce, I mean, because wills can be changed. You know what I mean? Like wills can be changed. We've seen that before. I mean, people can change their wills, especially once they get a divorce or something happens, they can change it. They can change it without the other person knowing too, if I'm not mistaken. And Pamela, I think you're in the chat, so you can let me know. I think they can change it. He can change his will without her knowing. So a will doesn't necessarily protect you. Other things do though. Is it me? Is it when he was lying? You ain't never checked that lease. She's dumb. Well, the deed is not a lease, it's a deed. He bought that home and her name isn't on the deed, which means that he can say, get out of my house, and she gets nothing. If he sells that house, she don't get a dime unless he decides to just give it to her. And the way that he moving, he ain't about to give her nothing. Oh, shut up, Jay. You really been roughing it. Exactly. Jay, you should have had the paperwork straight before you signed on that dotted line. Exactly. She wanted to be a kept woman, but he may have one for his kids. Oh, he probably do. She should have used that when you want to get married. Exactly. I thought that was the case, Pamela. Living will is for healthcare decisions, not for money. Not for money. Which is why, if you guys notice, when he was going back and forth with her, he said, okay, honey, I will put your name on the will. He didn't say nothing else. He didn't say, I'm going to put your name on the deed. He didn't say, I'm going to put your name, we're going to do a post-nup. He said, I'm going to put your name on that will. He ain't stupid at all whatsoever. Yeah, she's not getting the casino money based on what we've heard as far as the laws are concerned for Native Americans. If legally married, she gets it anyway. The healthcare decisions, exactly. Because if she's married, if something happens to him, she's the first one. So, like I said, that will. Hey, Tiff. Jay need a job, needing her name on a phone bill, light bill, cable bill, and post stuff. She needs something. Because clearly that influencer money ain't doing nothing for her. It looks like it. For some reason, the live keeps going in and out. I have to catch the replay game. Aw, all right, miss. We're going to miss you. Hopefully come in and out. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's your Wi-Fi. Yeah, so he can. Exactly. He can change that bad boy without her knowing. So a will ain't going to do nothing for you. Nothing. Exactly. Look at Aretha. Look at Whitney Houston. If I'm not mistaken, Whitney had Bobby on her will at one point. If I'm not mistaken, once they got divorced, he came off. So he may have came off even before the divorce, to be quite honest. Who knows? But I know he wasn't on that will anymore because I think we found that out when she passed. Might be mine. Oh, okay. If Jade's name is not on the D, she won't get anything. Well, the main thing, because houses, that creates wealth for a lot of people. So you can literally, especially if you got a good amount of equity in that home, she could get a good amount of money off of that home if her name was on a deed and they decide to sell it or whatever the case may be. But yeah, now I'm wondering, are they in a community property state? I don't know. I don't know Florida laws. We know they're in Florida, though. Hey, Wanda, what's up? Jade needs to focus on stacking her bread. I still feel like she stacked her bread to a certain extent, but I mean, I think she has, but what's a better way to secure your life even more by making sure that you get some of those assets? So if something does happen, you can be comfortable for a minute and not have to get off of your butt and start a 9-to-5 job immediately. I think she has been stacking. She has. I think she has. She ain't stupid. And if she wants to play stupid, those sisters are not stupid. So yeah, I think she's been stacking. Low key. So with that, he says, look, I'm going to put your name on the will. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not going to do anything for you. But at the end of this episode, they say that she's still living in the house that Chris bought, and her name is still not on the deed. So yeah, good luck, Jade, because I think between Chris and his mama and his nieces and everyone else, something tells me you're not going to get your name on anything. It's a little too late for that. That should have been something that you decided a long time ago, not 6-7 years in. And apparently he gets out in 2024. So this is going to be interesting to see when he gets out, because literally, I still can't believe it, you guys, but 2024 is literally, 3-4 months away? Scary, right? That literally we are going to be in 2024 in a couple of months. So we'll see how that works out. But something tells me he already doesn't trust women. He's even said he don't even trust his own mama. So I don't think, if anything, maybe he'll give her the car. Maybe he'll give her the RV. Maybe he'll give her something to live in. Just not that house. Just saying. So with that, good luck, Jade and Chris, but we won't be seeing your asses. So good. Yeah, I am kind of curious. Latina, you got a point. I am curious about where they are now. I would love to see, especially this situation. I would love to see what happens. But yeah, Ramona G, hi. This is like the second live you catch in like the past week. I feel special. I haven't seen you in so long. What's up, Ramona G? Yeah, definitely reunions would be good. But you know what though? I don't know with some of these people. Reunions may be bad. That may be a Jerry Springer moment. I don't know how those reunions would be. That blush is giving Tammy Faye. She does kind of look like a Morticia Adams type. Yeah, she does. She does. You got that right, GSP. She definitely she's a little dated with her look to a certain extent, but hey, if it works for her, it works for her. But yeah, so wish them well. But moving on, dang it, moving on. Opie, Andy, Brittany, yes. So Opie is talking to Brittany about her getting out of prison. She gets out of prison that next day, and he is with his son, and he has flowers, he has balloons, and he has this funky little 99-cent store teddy bear that he is going to stuff $500 in. And so remember, at one point, we thought that it was just maybe the daughters who had an issue with the dad, because it seemed like Andy and the son had a good relationship. Oh, but when that money came out, we pretty much see that they all think Andy ain't ish when it comes to being a father. Okay, because as soon as he saw that money, he was like, why are you giving her so much money, especially when she's a former addict? And he's like, well, you know, she's been sober for 2 years. She's been in jail. She's been in jail. Now, here's the thing. Can people still get high in jail? Yes. But depending on where she is and the fact that she wants to get out as soon as possible, I would say for some people it's easy to clean up in jail because you don't have access like you do when you're out in the free world. So she's sober now. You will hope that she stays sober, but the son had a point. You giving her too much money up front. So at that point, he says, you know, I'm giving her $500 now. The total is going to be $1,200. Let me tell y'all something. I would love to live in a place where $500 or even $1,200 is a lot of money. $500 and $1,200 don't do not a dang on thing out here in California. I wish they really talking like he put 5,000 in that teddy bear and he's gonna give her a total of 12,000. I'm just like, why are you giving her so much money? I'm like, do you realize that is for some people they pay over $500 just for their car note? Well, $500 ain't really doing nothing for people in major cities. I'm just sorry. It's not. It's not. I'm just like, I was like, good grief. Like, do I need to move to Rome, Georgia? What, like, do I need to move? Thank you. And GSP, you know, we both Cali. And like, what is $500 gonna do? $500 ain't the car note. $500 ain't the rent. $500 ain't the mortgage. Like, what is that gonna do? So with that, and this to me was a production scene, you know, but before he goes into the other room, the son goes into the other room, he was like, how much have you spent on her? And he's like, about $6,000. And the son is like, give me some of that money. And Andy's like, how about you work? Now, which as an adult, that would be the response that most parents would give. But when we go into the other room with the son, we see that he got just as many issues with his father, just like the daughters do. Because he goes into the other room to have a conversation and he calls his sister. And so I personally think Andy heard that conversation. I mean, his house doesn't look that big, and he clearly saw the cameras follow the son. I think he was very aware of what that conversation was. So the son calls the daughter and's like, you can't be like, he giving her money. He giving her 500, 1,200, and they're like, wow, that's a lot of money. And I'm like, okay, y'all think it's a lot of money. But you know why they probably think it's a lot of money? Because I wonder how much money Andy has given to his kids. That's the thing. They think it's a lot of money because I'm wondering how much money he has actually given to his children. How many times has he baked a cake, bought flowers, bought balloons for his own kids? So that's where the problem is. So the son is talking to the sister and he's like, do you think they're going to get married? And she's like, absolutely not. And if they are, it's not going to last. And she's just like, I mean, he might as well be single if that's the case, if he has to give her all of that money. But yeah, we see at that point, hey, Karan, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Oh, you guys, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button. So, but yeah, that's what we see. So at this point, all of your kids that we've seen on this show pretty much are implying that you're a deadbeat, Andy. That's just what it is. You're a deadbeat. I was okay. Let's see. You can tell he never gives them any extra money. They were so shocked and surprised. Like, exactly, GS, exactly. That's why I was like, that's the issue. That's the issue. Oh my God, thank you for saying what I've been saying. Yeah, like that's the issue. They're looking like I probably have to beg and plead just to get $5 out of you, and you just gonna stuff this $500 in this dirty 99-cent store little teddy bear for this woman that you don't even know, and you know she's an addict. Like, come on. Yeah, at first I was trying to be gullible, me trying to look in the positive and look in the good, trying to see everyone's good side. But yeah, I was like, oh, he seems so naive. No, he's just a freaking fool, and he's coming off like a deadbeat. So, yep, she probably could get a cookie before that. You guys are hilarious. So yeah, so with that, he pretty much goes and they drive to where they're going to pick her up the next day, and they see the awkward daughter there who said that she's been sitting downstairs for hours, I guess, waiting on them. And he wants to make sure that the daughter knows, I bought her some flowers and all of that stuff, so let's just go to sleep and we'll see each other down here in the morning. Like, you are trying to get their approval so badly, and yet you don't even have approval from your own kids. You don't even have approval from your own kids. Crazy. Hi, is it Romesha? Romesha, welcome, welcome. 500 is probably a lot of money to kids, because when I was growing up, my parents gave me 50 for my birthday, and it felt like a million. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, that is true. But I think the issue is because they probably felt like their father never did anything for them, and that's what the girls even said. He ran off. He never did anything for us. So I'm sure they probably never seen that type of money from their father. This is just my opinion. They've never seen that type of money from their father ever. That's the way it's coming off. That's why they're looking at him like he's crazy. Major clown. That he is good. He's a good dad to someone else's child. Exactly. And not a good dad to his own. Exactly. 50. I was at Red Lobster blowing it on exactly. So, you know what I mean? It just seems like he's about to wine and dine Brittany and her kids and he hasn't even rolled out any type of carpet for his own kids. So that's what the situation is. So Opie and Brittany are coming back, and we do see that in the actual season's review, or the season review for Life After Lockup, not Life, Love After Lockup, they actually will be on there. And so, as she even says in that preview, like, are you broke? And I was just like, oh wow, this seems like we called this a long time ago. She with him for the money. She want him to be taken care of. Like, isn't that interesting that you can be an addict, get out of jail, and someone actually takes care of you? Isn't that you don't have to get off of your ass. You go to jail for being an addict, and you come home and you expect for someone to take care of you and your kids. And you found a gullible fool that will actually do it. Wow. Wow. So yeah, so with that being said, we're going to see them on the next episode, the next season, and we'll see how that goes, okay? Yeah, so oh gosh, who else do we want to talk about? You know what? Yeah. I'm a psychotic bit. I'm a psychotic bit. That's the song I think of when I see Savannah, the bride of Chucky. This heifer has on, and I don't know if you guys have these type of, I'm sure you have these type of stores where you guys are from. We just call them different things. She has on her $7 store dress. Okay. It looks like a straight up white bed sheet on her. And then she has this lace little clip on that it looks like she bought from Amazon. And she literally, of course, gives too much TMI because she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And she's like, I'm so nervous, I pooped twice. And I'm like, we didn't need to know that. We didn't need to know that at all. We don't care. But she's such a freaking crazy cornball. She decided to give us just too much information. So she literally gets in the car with her little jean jacket, with her little country self, her little jean jacket, and she's talking about that's her life partner. She's about to cry. Interesting enough, though, before she got in, she wasn't that crazy. She took off that little lace clip-on that had bride on it, and she made herself look as normal as possible, because when you really think about it, the dress that she had on was a basic dress. It just literally could have just been a dress that she put on that day. Didn't really look like a wedding dress, okay? So she's not that crazy, because she made sure that she went in looking as normal as possible. She didn't keep that freaking lace bride clip-on there. So with that, she goes in and she comes out and she's pissed. And she's throwing out the flowers out the window. She's mad because, and first things first, she says before she even gets in there, I mean, you got to kind of go for what you want, you know, like 80s rom-com, like, how can he say no to me? No, bitch. That's how he can say it. No, bitch. That's how. Simple. And clearly that's what he said when you went in there. That's why you were mad and threw out the flowers. And sometimes rejection can make people wise up and make them realize how crazy they look. And at one point, I had a little bit of hope for her, just a smidge, when she said, you know, I'm forcing myself and forcing the situation. I did that with his mom and he told me no. And then now I'm doing it with him. Maybe this is a lesson for me. And I was like, oh, so mentally you do have something in there. You actually understand now that he rejected you in this marriage because you decided to go in there with your white dress on, your rainbow dress, and literally say, I have marriage papers, I sign. Are you gonna sign? And he said, hell no. So I was thinking, okay, it clearly she's one of those people where she has to be completely embarrassed for her to finally get it. But no, I spoke too fast. I did. I spoke too fast because all of a sudden Jake calls. Yeah, Jake calls. And Jake says, hey, sweetheart, honey, I, love that you go for what you want. And I love your enthusiasm and you wanting to marry me. But, I don't have anything. I want to be able to take care of you. I want to be able to take care of our family. And this crazy heifer, the crazy clicked back in. And once she heard that crazy smile came on her face and all was well again. And so in her mind, everything is good. And he's not going to want any other women, even though he's already told you he will. He's not going to want anyone because now she's prepared for a family because that's what he said. So, Jake, you almost had a way out. You did. You almost had a way out, and you decided to play the gaslighting game to make it seem like you were so moved by how she was willing to just risk it all for you. And now she's going to hold you to that for the rest of your life. Yeah, she is. She's going to hold you to it. She don't care if you have a brothel when you get out. She don't care. She don't care how many women you mess with. She gonna be right there in her Bride of Chucky outfit waiting for you to come home. And don't you dare reject her. It'll be a problem for sure. So, I wish you the best. But you almost was out of there. You almost out there. You was better off cussing her out in front of everyone in that jail to make sure that she would never cross you like that again. And then you shouldn't have called her. But again, because he already said he's willing to stay in jail for another 5 years. So the jail part isn't the issue. It wasn't the issue. Sorry, you guys. Let me see. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Rejection can be definitely God's protection. Yeah, it was experiencing other women when he gets out. She did not hear that. She sure didn't. And the problem is he keep gaslighting her. You need to tell her straight up. She was almost out of there. She was like, oh my gosh, I feel so rejected. And she started to make sense. And then he called and gave her that. And now he's locked down for life. He don't realize it. He's locked down for life. He's going to be in jail for the rest of his life, even in the free world. Yes, he's going to be in jail. He handled her nicely after that. Exactly. And that's what trapped him forever. He's going to be in jail forever. She is going to let that man still be with. Exactly. He can have a whole brothel. He ain't going to care. Told him he needs to clean that up. Oh, thank you, brother. Yes, because that's all I could think of. It was either the Bride of Chucky or Carrie. It was one of them. Because I was just like, child, I'm telling you. I am telling you. He tells her that he doesn't want to get married in jail. He don't want to get married, period. He even said that he wants to explore other women when he gets out. He's not trying to get married. He's been in jail, I think, since he was 19 years old. Any man or woman in their right mind has been in jail for that long is not trying to get out and be trapped. Oh, but he's trapped. He don't realize it, but he's trapped. And you know what the interesting part is? When he gets out, you know who's probably going to be the main one to get him out of that trap, that rabbit hole that he's in? His mama. I bet you that mama gonna really come out then and go off on that girl or handle her. That's the one who he's gonna have to call to finally get rid of good old Savannah. He's gonna keep stringing her along for that bag. Yeah. And whatever else she doing. Jake realized he was gonna miss it. Exactly. Low self-esteem, bored, because clearly where she is, she has no stimulation for the mind, okay? I'm telling you, she needs to move. She needs to move. She's bored. Hey, Wendy, yes, you did. You made a live. Welcome, welcome. He realizes that he is going to, yeah, exactly. I don't believe in the body. Whoo, for real. Because let me tell you something. Oh my gosh. Savannah get activated, honey, for real. 48 in here. Okay, yes, hit the like button. Hit the like button, you guys. Hit the like button. I'm sure there's probably more likes. It just takes a long time for it to pop up. But definitely hit the like button, you guys. Her head don't look like it. Wow. Jake is gonna commit another crime to stay locked up for real. Cause he gonna be locked up anyways. He gonna be locked up anyway. So yeah. So with that, the ending of their story is that of course she's trying to get him still out of jail, and she is hoping that he puts a ring on it in 2024. Baby, you ain't gonna get a ring in 2042, 2048. It's not happening, okay? It's not. All right. Like literally, unless you buy your own ring. And at this point, I don't put it past her to buy her own ring and say that Jake bought it for her. That's how crazy she is. With that sinister Norma Bates smile. Yeah, for real. It's that Norma Bates misery. It's that Ace Ventura smile. Like she's always smiling, even in difficult conversations. She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I was the first one to hit like, thank you, Mimi. Aw, thank you, Wendy. Welcome. Miss, call them out. Call them out. Yes, hit the like button, you guys. I hope Savannah puts a retainer on it. Yeah, I'm glad they're not coming back because honestly, when you really think about it, besides us talking about her being crazy, they really didn't have a good storyline. And for them to constantly mention that mother, I thought for sure we were going to see Jake's mother and Chris's mother. And we didn't see not one mama. So that tells me they was like, I don't care. I'm not about to sit up there and get involved in this nonsense. That tells me they really are not feeling these women. They were not even willing to be on this show. I want nothing to do with these girls. That tells you a lot right there. But yeah, they didn't really have a storyline. So I'm glad they're off. I don't even know if she's on social media. I hope not. But I would like to see maybe a where are they now? Maybe she gonna be in a 5150 hole. That they may have to go to a Bellevue or something like that to sit up there and interview her for the where are they now. I just want to see Jake in real time. Seriously. So yeah, you guys. So that was the end of Savannah and Jake's story. And so yeah, we're gonna move on. We're going to move on. Who's next? Do we want to do the citrus? Not that we're gonna keep them last. Let's do them last. Brittany and Karak. So we see Brittany, sad Brit. We see her leaving that store with EB. She's rushing to get into the car because she does not want to miss another PO appointment. Because as far as I see it, she is rushing and making sure she makes this freaking call like it's her probation officer. Okay. So she's in the car so she can speak to Karak. And one of the first things she pretty much says is, babe, are you having EB stalk me? Follow me. And the answers are really in the pauses with Karak. The pause says everything. Okay. So she's like, babe, you know, you having EB follow me? Pause. And Karak is like, no, I ain't got him following you. Well, babe, I mean, he's following me, and I've learned my lesson with talking to what's her name and her, blatantly lying about, that fight. And, have you spoke to her about lying about that fight situation? Pause. No, no, I ain't talked to her about, lying about the fight situation. I ain't got time to be talking to people about lying about this, lying about that. Karak, what else you got to do? You in jail. What else do you have to do? You have a lot of time. So what else you got? What you mean you ain't got time? You got plenty of time. You ain't doing nothing but possibly exercising and eating. Exercising and eating, and maybe reading. Other than that, you got plenty of time. You didn't speak to her about it because you know dang on well that she's probably more than likely telling the truth. And so Brittany's like, well, I learned my lesson about that. And, I'm just going to trust God as far as our relationship's concerned. I'm not going to go to her anymore. And I'm just going to trust you. I'm not going to go to her anymore about what's going on. And so Karak gets a smile on his face. It was like, oh, so you not gonna go to her anymore? And she's like, nah, babe, nah. But see, the thing is, Brittany, and I hope I'm not the only one who catch this, Brittany was saying that. She was saying that, hoping that Karak was going to say, well, then I'll tell EB to back up. Since you trust me, I'm going to trust you, and I'm going to tell EB to back up. But that's not what happened. See, she was willing to give and surrender and say she's not going to do this anymore. She's not going to do that anymore. While Karak pretty much said, EB is my right-hand man. He ain't going nowhere. He my eyes out here. So that's just what it is. So while you surrendering, Karak ain't doing nothing. Manipulator one-on-one. Manipulator. I'm just saying. I mean, what else is there to say? Like, it's obvious. It is so obvious. And I'm just like, Brittany, like, how do you even see this show and not see what's going on here? Like, how do you not see it? Yes. Savannah head is shaped like sideways football. I can't with you, brother. She is sad. Her eyes. She's lost. She's sad. So when that energy reeks on you, you're a target. You are a target because she just wants to be loved so bad. But the first person that needs to love you is you. It's just so obvious. Yes. You know why I give you a big migraine? Because we're like, how do you not see this? For real. Very controlling. Yes. See, we all see it, but her. Apparently, EBT, you did not call him EBT, and Karak are no longer friends. EBT's girlfriend was on someone's channel saying they were ex. Oh, maybe because Karak eventually figured out that EB maybe wanted Brittany, allegedly, maybe. Maybe that's it. Curious. Definitely would like to see what's going to happen on Love After Lockup. That may be the case. Yeah, and we're going to talk about that too. But yeah, so definitely in this situation, yeah, I still think Carla was telling the truth. Exactly. Why lie about something like that? I can sympathize with Karak, and Brittany just needs to understand, oh yeah, we're going to talk about that. We'll need to lie. Exactly. There is no reason. There's no reason for that. So with that being said, then we get to the actual fertility clinic. And Brittany is there saying that, she wants to have a baby. She wants Karak's eggs to be inserted in her. And she was saying that she has only one fallopian tube. And I was just like, you can still get pregnant with one. Like, I was hoping that she knew that. Like, you could still get pregnant, like, unless there's something going on with the tube, but you can still get pregnant. But I think her obsession was she wanted a part of Karak inside of her. So when Karak called, the doctor said, look, in order for us to get your eggs, you're going to have to get off of the hormones, the testosterone, so we can actually get your eggs, which means that, you know, the estrogen is going to kick in again a little bit. You're probably going to develop breasts. Your voice is going to change. And immediately Karak was like, I don't feel comfortable with that. And Brittany was like, well, maybe you should take some time to think about it. And he was like, there's nothing to think about. I'm not going to do it. And I was just like, Brittany, I can understand why he wouldn't do it. He just started transitioning 18 months ago. Now, I'm not educated on how long it takes for the full process of the transition, but I'm going to assume 18 months is the early stage. That's just my assumption. If anybody really knows the basis of it, by all means, please let me know and educate me. But Karak was like, I don't feel comfortable. Like, it's not going to happen. And to me, in this situation, Karak sounded more level-headed than Brittany. Karak was like, look, whether it's your kids, whether they're adopted, they're still going to be my children. So the doctor tells Brittany that, you know, we will have to test the tube, make sure there's no blockage or anything like that. But I guess pretty much they were saying that if there is blockage, then, you know, the IVF process comes into play, and the longer they have to do it, the more expensive it is. But based on what Karak was saying, he felt like it could be not only expensive, but dangerous. And he's like, I don't know. And she flipping out like, I just want to have a baby. And I'm like, you don't need no damn kids right now. You don't need no kids right now. You need to fix the baby inside of you so you can become a grown, mature woman who's ready to handle life before you're ready to handle motherhood. That's the first priority, in my opinion. The baby shouldn't be the first priority, okay? Your relationship with Karak is even rocky, but your relationship with yourself is rockier. Yes, rockier. So she's crying, and Karak is like, man, calm down. Like, I understand this is just, you know, I understand this is what you were gung-ho about, but it's going to be okay. Like, calm your ass down. And so, you know, she walks out, and that's pretty much the end of their situation. And we're going to see them, of course, on Love After Lockup. Yeah, sad little puppy. She does. Look at her eyes. Like, yes. I'm not rolling with Karak. I thought I wasn't gonna like Brittany, but now I feel so bad for her. I think she's as honest as she can be. Evie is doing too much. Yeah, very manipulator 101. Evie looks not Sideshow Bob. Oh my gosh, not Sideshow Bob. Oh my gosh, you took it back, Miss. This is what I'm saying. All the comedians are in the chat today. I could not be in a relationship if I was single, having someone check on me and stalk me. Yeah, for real. For real. Yes. Sideshow Bob. Oh my gosh. Everybody in the chat, thank you for all the jokes I needed today. Y'all are giving me a whole new life this Saturday. Aww. You know, one thing about it here is that the Chris Nicole channel is all about good vibes. We have had some rocky moments, but it's literally at this point, it has been good vibes. That's what it's about. Life is too short. Have fun. Be able to find that community that you can vibe with and be able to have fun. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it's all about. Can we hit Brittany upside down? No violence, Wanda. No violence. No. I hurried up to get home for this live. I pray for somebody. I pay for somebody's dog food at PetSmart. Miss, I love you. I love you. This is what I'm talking about. I wish you would have paid for my food at PetSmart. I wish I was in that PetSmart line today. Oh, for real. Oh my gosh. Finish beauty school first. Exactly. But she needs to develop who she is. You crying about a baby when you still a adolescent, a baby internally. You ain't operating like a grown woman because a grown woman wouldn't allow some of this stuff to go down. Well, most of it to go down. Like as soon as EB said, I follow you every day, I would have been like, you know what? You follow me every day, I'm done. Karak, you can kiss my, and EB, you can kiss mine, and I'm out. Instead of crying, saying, I love him. Don't you understand that? I love him. Love yourself, baby. Love yourself. Go adopt if you want a baby so badly. Exactly. Yeah, Coco Chanel, my Frenchie with the attitude, is pissed because I am laughing at y'all so hard. Oh, don't scare the baby. Every time I see EB's hair, I want hot Cheetos. You're right. I think that's what he went to jail for, was possession, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what the charge was. I was thinking more of EB looking like Buckwheat from the Rascals. Y'all on a roll. Y'all are on a roll. When I see EB, I want to wash my hair. My she's my profile picture. Yeah, she is pissed. That's an awesome thing you did. That is definitely very, very nice. Y'all going in. EB hairdo, look and smell like garbage truck juice, not garbage truck juice. Oh my God. Yes, and that is a blessing, to be a blessing to someone, because that means you're going to get multiple blessings by being a blessing to someone else. That's what I'm talking about. She needs to get a goldfish and survive and get a turtle. Possession of hot Cheetos. Thank you. That's my baby. Okay. Maybe Brittany will leave. Hey, guess so. Maybe Brittany will leave after the season when she starts up that 2000 episode. I hope so. I hope so. I mean, stacks up to, yeah, I get you. But yeah, I hope so. Because she got to work on herself. Because here's my thing. If it's not Karak, it'll be another one. If she don't work on herself, it's gonna be another one. You know what I mean? Especially with her now being on live television and so many manipulators and predators and people like that will see her, knowing that she's in desperate cry for love and attention. Yeah, if she don't work on herself, Karak is not going to be the last one. That's for sure. And his current girlfriend seemed very angry. EB is angry, period. So he needed an angry girlfriend. Like straight up, like I said, Samuel L. Jackson from Jungle Fever, Eddie Kane Jr. vibes, just mad and wrong. You know that if you look close, yes. Hi Infinity. I think you've been here before, but hey, how are you? Welcome, welcome. They left us confused. He was getting arrested. It looks like Karak. It looks like other people. Maybe we're gonna see, because I think it starts life. Love after Lockup starts next week. So we'll continue on, y'all. This is gonna be, since you guys love the lives, I will definitely try my best to make sure that I do a live every Saturday. Sometime during Saturday. I like to try to do it first thing in the morning, but yes, since you guys like it and it's good vibes, we'll continue them for sure. Go get a dog and see if you can take care of that. Yeah, I agree, Wanda, but like Yuli said, I don't know if she needs to start off with a dog. Goldfish, hamster. Yeah. Let's start off small like that. Goldfish or hamster. Not a puppy, not a cat. Yeah. That, whoa. But are you lying though, Infinity? No, I don't. I don't think you're lying at all. Yeah. Flavor Flav's daughter is an accurate description of that. That actually may be a dope reality show. EB and Flavor Flav. Yeah, that may be a good one. Yes. You can't flush a dog for real. I couldn't tell who was getting arrested. Hey, yes, a pet rock for real. For real. Like, we got to start off small with Brittany. We have to start because, first of all, her whole life is revolved around that iPad she got to speak to Karak. She'll forget to feed a goldfish, two, and a hamster. Like, y'all on the road today. So, yeah, so pretty much they said with Brittany and Karak, I did they say Karak was getting out and soon, or well, I mean, I know he's gonna be on the next season, but I forgot they said that in the actual caption at the bottom. But we're gonna see them in Love After Lockup next week. So yeah. With that being said, let's go to our final Ranika and Leticia. All right, y'all ready for this, y'all? Yes. Yes. So, Ranika and Leticia. Ranika is still out there, and this clearly, I mean, we go from daytime to nighttime in this one day. And we literally see Ranika and she's flipping out, losing her mind, talking about, I like, baby, I'm here. What's up? What you need? And so he says that his family is gonna send her the money by Apple Pay. And she like, I'm feeling freaky and all of this stuff. Like, I'm just frustrated. And he like, man, she on some freaky stuff. And I'm like, shouldn't you be on some freaky stuff too? How long you been in jail? I'm just saying. But here's the thing. This Leticia says, my aunt is going to send her the money. I know Ranika's going to take care of me. I know how to tame her. He said, I know how to tame her. Like she's an animal. She's going to take care of me. I know how to tame her. And I was like, what is he talking about? Well, we find out what he's talking about because the person who sent the money only sent $1,140. Okay? 1,140. 1140. It took 3,000 to get him out. That's where the taming comes in because he knew she was going to be a fool and take care of the rest and get him out in some kind of way. And she did. She took her trash bag window and her freaking Tonka Toys dent car in the back and went to go get a money order and got the rest of the money and had the audacity to say on national television she had to take money out of her daughter's college savings. Let me say that again. She said on national TV that she took the money out of her daughter's college savings. Not you taking the money out of your daughter's college saving for something that is needed, like a window. Not that. Not taking it out for an emergency situation. No, you're taking it out for Leticia. And he knew you would take it out. That's why he only got the bare minimum, couldn't even get half of it, and you took care of the rest. And by the time she gets back, it's nighttime. Okay? It's dark outside. And so she calls the aunt, apparently. The aunt. And she's like, look, I paid it. They still haven't released him. And so the girl's like, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I haven't cooked or anything like that because I just didn't know. And so randomly, Ranika's like, oh, you Asante's aunt. First of all, if you have to ask, you already know the answer. If you have to question if that's the aunt, in your gut, your intuition, your gut is telling you that ain't the aunt. So you're asking for a reason. And damn it, you got the answer you wanted. Because she said, who? No, that I'm the girlfriend. And Renika's like, no. I'm talking about Asante. And they're like, yeah. La Citrus, La Melon, La Citrus, yeah, La Citrus. Yeah, I'm the girlfriend. And all of a sudden, she's like, oh, hell no. Now, I'm thinking at this point, hey, JRR. Look, I ain't even looking at y'all comments. I'm sorry. I'm in it. I'm thinking at this point, I don't think she would want to. I don't know about interviewing these people. I don't even know if she would want to be interviewed by me. Like that's just what it is. And I don't feel like I'm even at that point yet to be interviewing people. But yeah, I don't know. I doubt it. But like at this point, I'm thinking she about to say, run me my money back, even though I don't know if she can get it back, or she was gonna drive off and leave him in the dust. She acting like she's so upset. But then we see her outside like, come on. I'm thinking she about to get a charge because when he come outside, she about to rag tag him. I'm thinking anything like that. And she says, oh, I'm gonna find out about this aunt. Like I'm gonna find out. But then at the same time, she says, I'll eventually find out, but right now that's my baby, that's my man. So he could have been using her for money, and we about to sit up there and enjoy ourselves. I'm about to enjoy my baby. And so I was like, okay. Now somebody said the storyline. See, here's the thing about the storyline being completely fake, and I don't put it past them, but at the same time, when he got out of there, she cried. And I'm sorry, even some of your best actors in the game can't cry on cue like that. So I don't know. I think some of it was exaggerated, but I think Ranika did to a certain extent play the fool for this man, and she just doesn't want to admit it. Like, I think she just doesn't want to admit it. Because, like I said, to cry on cue, I was like, oh, she's actually crying. Like she's crying, like the tears is coming down her face. She is so overjoyed to see this man. So that's when I was just like, I don't know how fake this is. She kissing him and everything. And I'm sorry, and again, RIP to La Citrus. They actually do give him a shout out at the end of this episode. He looking like he is buying time. Like he just like, okay, yeah, you paid your dues for me to be with you for a certain time period. You know what I mean? You paid your dues. So I'm going to sit up there and do what I need to do to make it seem like I'm happy. He looked like he was not in the moment like she was. He just, it was just like, he was just like looking like, yeah, okay, thank you for getting me out. I have tamed you. I have control over you. I'm out, and we gonna see how long this lasts. But yeah, he didn't want the women. Okay, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm missing all of y'all comments, which means that y'all are really on a roll in here because these comments is going, baby. They are going. She wanted the D badly. Child, it ain't enough D in the world for all of that. I hope she feels real stupid right about now when she sees this episode. She paid for him to measure exactly. Stop bedazzling. Yeah, she big on that bedazzle, ain't she? I'm surprised she ain't got no bedazzle on her teeth. I'm surprised she ain't got that. She didn't put no bedazzle on her teeth because she loved the bling. She loved the bling. The bling bling. She was gonna address it later. She wanted, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, allegedly, Miz, allegedly. Yeah, R.I.P. to him. Like, no, I mean, it's all jokes. We reviewing the show, but it's definitely a tragedy. How he passed and everything. Y'all, I swear I was looking for the missing scene, the one where she confronts him. Exactly. I was like, oh, let me tell you something. You look, Wendy, I thought for sure she was about, because when she was outside, she was like, come on. And she got like a little bass in her voice when she said, come on. I said, she is about to fire on him. When he gets out, she about to straight up give him that 1-2. She may be getting the charge on her and going to jail. I was just like, oh, she is about to be super duper like upset. Nah, that didn't happen. She hugged him, my man, like brother said, and she started crying. I said, well, damn, how quickly she changed from that mindset to I'm gonna let it ride to exactly. I would have got all my 3,000 back and made a U-turn. Exactly. Tiffany. Come on. Tiffany. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. Whew. For real. Come on. She looks like she didn't take a bath for 2 days. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all are going in. Auntie is really his girlfriend. Uh-oh, exactly. And that was one of the girls that apparently came out when we found out that he passed, that was saying she was going to be on the show. Because, everybody want clout. All of a sudden. But, I mean, the thing is, definitely, it's a sad situation. He was so young. Like, they say, wasn't he born like in 90? He was a baby. So, it is a sad situation. I just think Ranika was more involved and in love more than she's trying to put on. I really do, because of course she looked crazy. She did look crazy, and she's probably going to look crazier in Love After Lockup. But it's okay. Just admit it. Because again, your most amazing actors and actresses can't cry on cue. Baby, she had tears coming down. Tears. So that's not acting. That's not. You was feeling him. He didn't want the woman to talk on the phone about the bond. Didn't want to tell production who he was talking to. Gave Ranika fake numbers. It may be exaggeration, but she was hey, thank you, JRR. And I just don't think she wants to admit it. She doesn't want to admit it. And it's okay. Like when these reality shows will make you face yourself and see some stuff. Who goes to Atlanta with their 3 suitcases? See, and that's the thing. Apparently, she was already making her way to Atlanta and then auditioned for this show or told them about her relationship with LaCitrus. So she already had plans, which I already felt like that in the first place. Like, especially if you are rapping, you only can do so much in Kentucky. Atlanta is really the music mecca at this point. It only made sense for her to sit up there and do that, which is why it didn't seem like it was a big blow when she left. You know what I mean? When she left. So that's why I say certain things may have been exaggerated, but I don't think production brought these two together to make up this fake relationship. I think there was a relationship there. The person who sent her the 1,400 said, make it enough. Exactly. Flip it. You can handle it. Flip it. Yeah, he looked like he was counting down when he could get exactly. It was like, okay, well, I'm gonna buy my time and keep it moving, and then I'm gonna go to the other one who was on the phone who actually was cooking for me. Better bring back my change. Exactly. Has everybody in here hit that like button? Yes, hit the like button. Thank you, Mimi and Teef and everyone. To Shonda, I appreciate y'all. What his other girlfriend said, we thank you. Like she was like, I thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm like, did she not ask who Ranika was? This is what I'm saying. Like, I was like, why didn't she say, now who are you to Leticia? Who are you? You know what I mean? But he probably calling everybody his cousins, his aunt, and everything else. Ranika took her daughter's money in order. Exactly. Exactly. College savings. Not for her window, but for him. I know a window for that car don't cost no $3,000. I know it can't cost $3,000. Even without insurance, you should be able to go somewhere, even in the hood, to be able to get a window replacement for less than $3,000. Not a chihuahua. No, not a chihuahua. She's like, oh, Q motivation is the girl's name who claims to be the other woman. I don't know if that's a Facebook or Instagram name though. Okay, and I'm knowing me, I'm not about to go investigate that. I think y'all know at this point, like if it falls in my lap, great. I can't. You know what I mean? Like I can't do it. But we'll see how this goes for love after lockup. Yeah, she's all bark no bite. I think she really loved him, but he was playing games. I do too. No, Tiff, I don't mean orange juice Jones. I do not. I do not. You know, but yes, but she drove that car 18 hours straight with that jumpsuit on. You know, she never changed her, her underwear. Oh my God. Oh, really? GSP. And my Martin Lawrence voice, she ain't got no college fund. Oh my God. I know I was so lost. Like, what did I miss? That would have been sad. Exactly. He would have had to call an Uber, and something tells me don't know Uber go all the way out there. Sorry. I saw you and him walking in the rain. See, you got one. Hey, walking in the rain. I'm old school. I'm old school with my music. Yep, that's the real girlfriend on the line. I really thought as soon as La Strawberry got out of that building, Ranika was gonna do a running drop kick to the chest. That's what I thought too. That's what I thought too, Joseph. I really thought she was about to go in on him. Oh my gosh. And the next thing you know, she all on him, crying, kissing him. And the way she kissed him just turned me off. Cause did y'all, I don't know if it's because maybe she's really skinny, but the way she kissed him, it almost looked like she was like sucking his face. And I was like, too much, too much, too much. Like, what is going on here? Um, Girl is not even the one who claims she's pregnant by him. Yeah, apparently he got another one pregnant. We thank you. Even when he got out the truck last week, he paid her dust. Exactly. Exactly. He was so young. He spent so little time in the free world. As I know. I know. And like that's another thing too. Like looking at the bigger picture, he said he went to jail what? Like when he was really young, got out at 25 and then went back again. Most of his adult life he was in jail. He was in jail. And that is the sad part of the situation. You know, and sadly we have a lot who actually most of their lives they have been in jail. And like I said, I think some prefer to be in jail because in jail there's routine and there's guaranteed food and there's guaranteed stability. Like our tax dollars pay for these people to be in jail. So I think for some people, life is easier in jail versus the free world. They just don't know how to stay out of trouble, unfortunately. And it's sad, but yeah. I truly think he would have been a good addition to the cast. He would have been bringing all the drama. Who? Asante, LaCitrus. He was part of the cast. Who are you talking about, Wendy? Let me know. I think he was only out 3 years in his 20s. Yeah. Yeah, every time I look at her hair, I want a Sprite. Mimi, it looks like the has contact with his family members. I saw walking in the rain, we were holding hands. Yes, see, y'all bringing it back. That's that old school, that true school music. I definitely think she was in love with him, and I think for sure she's heartbroken. Yeah, yeah, and I wish she would just admit that. You know what I mean? I understand you got people who act like they ain't never been played, they ain't never had a heartbreak, and they always want to act like they Billy Badass and they never experienced that. But I think there's something relatable when you show that you are vulnerable and you're willing to take a chance, even if it looks crazy as hell. Who you taking a chance on? We've all had those moments at least once of getting played. Maybe not to this extent, but getting played. So, I just wish she would just be honest with it. Actually send her my condolences on Instagram. That's good. That's good. Definitely. Because I think she was heartbroken. I think she really did. She really did care for him. I think she knew Ranika was foul and she had nothing to worry about. And Mother of the Year between Renee and Brittany. Whew. Whew. A Baps prequel. Oh my gosh. Y'all going in. All the comedians are here today, baby. Everybody hit that like button. If she has an eyelash business, where is hers? Good point. Good point. Good point. Because you would think she was in the hair business versus the eyelash business, because we see that, and maybe she does have eyelashes on, but the hair is distracting the eyelashes. Maybe that's it. Because I'm sorry, if someone has blonde and green hair, I'm probably not going to be looking at their eyelashes. So maybe she has them on and we just don't know. We know these 4 months ago, but that woman is pregnant right now with his child. There's so much that I can say, but I digress. Don't digress. Ramona G. It is time to go in, because I don't know when I'm gonna get you back on the live. So this is your time to be free and flow. Flow, Ramona G. Flow. I meant the episodes were filmed months ago, right? They were, which makes me wonder how long did they really last. Like once the Love After Lockup, once that ended, I wonder if they ended. She in trouble for scamming. She is? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't keep up with them outside of the show. What is look, Leticia now, what's she in trouble for scamming for, allegedly? What is it? Because I definitely haven't heard about that. Sounds like Ranika has a bunch of other issues to contend with if that things were said on Auntie's advice are true. I like I said, I don't be looking. But y'all can let me know. But I tell you this much: if you are doing anything like that, I just do not understand. I do not understand why you would come on national TV. Because if anything, we have all learned that the social media world and people who watch these shows are the true investigators. They will find stuff like no other. So I don't understand why people decide to get on these shows knowing dang on well they're not living the best life. Her boyfriend that she's dating is 19 and her daughter's called what? Really, Miss? Oh no. So this just wasn't a LaCitrus thing. This is a thing in general with her daughters and the y'all are cracking me. Good vibes on a Saturday. Good vibes. I worked in corrections for years. We would have people sabotage their release date so they wouldn't have to leave. Yeah, because they get guaranteed meals. They can probably live the life of luxury more so in jail than they would in the free world. There are people who prefer to be institutionalized. They do. They really do. A GSP and lust, yeah, definitely. I mean, if he hadn't passed on, he would have been a good return cast member. Yeah, I mean, only with Ranika though. I don't know if they would have necessarily used him with the girl that he got pregnant now. But I think he would have been good with Ranika because I mean, when you think about it, this season, it was really Ranika and Lecitrus. That's truly Ranika and Lecitrus were the top dogs for this season of the Oscar the Grouch. Hey, Oscar the Grouch was my favorite on Sesame Street. Straight up. Oscar the Grouch, which makes me wonder because I liked all the crazy, cynical asshole characters growing up. I liked Oscar the Grouch. I liked Miss Piggy. I liked Animal. Is there something wrong with me? Because I like those characters. I thought Oscar the Grouch was hilarious. I thought he was hilarious. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Thank you. Yes, Miss Frenchie. Yes, your dog is adorable. PPP. Oh my gosh, PPP. Oh gosh, here we go with these PPP loans. These PPP loans and Section 8. Oh no, alleged Section 8 fraud. Oh no. Oh no. That's federal, that's state, that's oh no. Come on. I hope that ain't true. Nothing there. Yeah. Ranika scamming thinking oh my gosh, come on. How come I never heard of these PP loans when they were going on? You be glad you didn't hear about them. Because I, first of all, anything that the government is giving out, I don't trust. Sorry, I just don't. There's no such thing as a government give out. Somebody gonna pay for it, whether it's the taxpayers or something. Somebody paying for it. So everybody was talking about these PPP loans. I was like, okay, well, it says loan, meaning you gotta pay it back. Absolutely not. Hell, I got enough college loans. Shit, I ain't got time to be talking about no PPP loan. Allegedly, she broke and lived Section 8 housing. Look, I don't put it past. Let me tell you something. The middle class, we getting screwed, damn it. We getting screwed. The rich don't need it. The poor get all types of, you know what I'm saying, like uh freaking financial backing. We're getting screwed. Let me be able to get some Section 8 housing. I will be living it up. I am still shocked on how much Section 8 housing is. Like, seriously. This is why some of them people be having Louis Vuitton purses and all of this type of stuff. And I'm like, how are you getting a legit LV purse? Because they not paying that much on rent. And they like, child, I'm just like, man, middle class gets screwed all the time. And allegedly her daughters ran away, a relative dropping down. Oh my gosh, really? See, I don't like this. Oh my gosh. I don't like not the kids, not the babies. Oh, she's dumb because she would have been living good still off of Section 8. Yeah, seriously. Report back to you. I'm nosing retired. What time? On my hands. Oh my gosh, that can be found. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Honestly, like I said, unless stuff falls in my lap, I typically don't go out to search for it. Like I don't. I don't. But guys, like when it comes to kids, that's one thing. When it comes to babies, I don't play with that because if you're gonna have kids, they always should be your first priority. Hell, your kids come before you. That's the way it should be. So to hear that there's some more stuff going down, and it has to do with that. I don't like that. She says he ain't forgetting about the people. Yeah, because he apparently has some type of team out there that extended it another, 10, 15 years. Their whole purpose is to investigate the PP loan frauds. So, yeah, that's one thing about the government. They may not come quickly, but they still gonna come. So especially those people, I heard there was people who was doing PPP loans and they was using other people's social security numbers. So not only were you fraudulent with the loan, but then you were fraudulent by using someone else's social security number. I'm telling you, people are crazy. They still trying to get these two. Man, let me tell you something. I'm itching with these dang on student loans. They ain't no joke. Sesame Street was a show back in the day. Everybody had their kids watching it for real. For real. Sesame Street, of course, the Muppets. I'm an 80s baby, so all the 80s babies are gonna remember this one. Y'all remember Fraggle Rock? Yeah, I took it back on that one. Y'all remember Fraggle Rock? Yeah. That's that true 80s baby stuff. You had to remember the 80s and be in the 80s to know what Fraggle Rock was. If the government is trying to give you money, they really trying to test you to see what to do with. Exactly. So don't take it. Don't take it. Yeah, the middle class is definitely struggling. Definitely struggling, Renee. Look, well, Ranika gonna be in, hey, oh Lord, a 4-bedroom house with a pool and a rain. Exactly. Meanwhile, the middle class got to be paying like 3, 4,000, 5,000 a month. It's crazy. She admitted on national TV she has 500 machines. I thought she said she only had 3 machines, or no, wait, no, 5 machines, and she said she makes 20,000 off of each machine. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm seeing the comments late. Okay, guess so you said you mean 5, yeah. And so that means 20,000 a piece. You apparently claiming you 6 figures. It don't sound like you 6 figure with your trash bag window. I would have just pretended like my window was rolled down. Exactly. We said that last week. Like, just roll it down. Don't put that thing on there with the duct tape and stuff on it. Are you crazy? They need to give Mo a job investigating people. Stop it. Stop. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, who you talking about? I had totally forgot. You talking about Mo. Stop. DSP, I hate seeing cars with that garbage. Yes. Just roll it down. People went to jail behind those PPP loans. Exactly. And they got to pay it back. I know if I got a problem, I'm going to hire stuff. Y'all crazy. Yes, we definitely got jokes. Exactly. Oh, guess so. Them put, yeah. She makes hundreds from eyelash vending machines. Yeah, they would. Which I guess is that where the fraud comes in, is because she is making that type of money, but she's still on Section 8. Yeah, y'all got jokes for sure. With no side window. She is delusional. Yes. So with that being said, guess the person telling her business says she really has one. Ooh, I'm telling y'all, this is what I'm saying. Sometimes it's just better to lay low. It ain't worth being on these freaking reality TV shows with the little amount of money you make. Is it really worth it? I don't think it's worth it, because now all of this stuff is coming out and it's allegedly true. Allegedly. I'm a 2000 baby. I grew up on Reading Rainbow. Wait, Reading Rainbow was out in the 2000s? Because Reading Rainbow was an 80s thing too. So I guess Reading Rainbow is almost like a Sesame Street. It's been out for decades, I suppose. Yeah, I remember watching Reading Rainbow and stuff like Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah, I'm showing my age. Damn it, I'm showing my age. That's a fraud case. She would no longer be considered low income if she was making that much money from their machines. Exactly. Yeah, so this is it. This is an example. Just stay off of freaking national television. That's just what it is. Yeah, it is. Reading Rainbow is old, but I guess maybe they still have it up. I need to find a way to get all of the shows that I grew up on and maybe like find a way to record them, and like strictly the shows from like the 80s, the 70s. And then when I have kids, that's the only thing they can watch, because I'm afraid to have kids watch what's out there now. I'm just saying. You used to watch oh yes, Fraggle Rocks, Gummy Bears or Care Bears? You talking about Care Bears? Fraggle Rock, what was it? Care Bears, DuckTales, what was the blue ones? The blue, is it Snoop? Was it Snoop? What was the blue animal? Yeah, I'm taking it back. Yes, Muppet Babies. Yes. Teeth not gonna tease you. But yeah, you guys, so that was the end. And they were riding in the car, and she was just rubbing all up on him and on his beard, and he was just looking like, let me just get through this so I can be done. It was like no Smurfs. That's what it was. Thank you, May. Smurfs. I'm like, what was the freaking blue and Val? Thank you, Val. I was like, what else did I used to watch? Smurfs. I need all of that stuff recorded so my kids can only watch that. Yes, Roadrunner, the Jetsons, like Flintstones, all of that stuff. I don't know if any of that comes on. I'm so old. Saturday cartoons used to have the Jackson 5 cartoon. Ha ha ha. And Fat Albert. Yes. Those are the good old days. Scooby-Doo. Yes. Scooby-Doo. But yeah, you guys. It's called Gummy Bears. Okay, I remember the Care Bears. I don't remember Gummy Bears, but maybe we talking about the same thing. I think we can all be an asshole. I think we all have that in us, depending on who brings it out of us. Rugrats, Tailspin. Look, we're going down memory lane, y'all, but it's all good. It is all good because we got to talk about the real go down memory lane because these kids today don't know what it was like with us growing up. Like we had some good quality stuff. You know what I mean? We really did. Yes, Popeye. MC Hammer had a cartoon show. Yes, I remember that. I remember having the MC Hammer, Please Hammer, Don't Hurt Him mini series, or mini movie that he did. I remember when he did that. I used to have that because that videotape. Yes, the Jackson 5. Lord, y'all, I was right there with you watching these shows. American Bandstand, that's what I'm talking about. American Bandstand, Soul Train, The Apollo. I'm telling you. Yes, do the Care Bear stare. Yes. No internet where you actually used to go outside and play double dutch and you know what I'm saying? Like do all of that stuff, like normal stuff, hula hoop. Now, these kids don't know nothing about that now. Yes, Heathcliff. Ninja Turtles, all of that. Smurfs, yes. Mr. T, I pity the fool. Mr. T, yes. So with that, y'all, kickball, yes. Yeah, you guys, it's memory lane. Phone booths, pay phones, yes. Remember yellow pages? Remember that? Now everything is on our phone. You used to have this big old thick yellow page book in everybody's house where you had to look up certain things on the yellow pages. Yeah, those were the days. But yeah, you guys. So we next week, even before these episodes passed, she was on Geo Live admitting she was not with him. I don't believe that. I believe that because somebody else was bringing that to my attention. And then I think I saw on According to Amber that I think she said that she met him through someone. I don't know if I believe that. I really don't. I feel like she just doesn't want to admit that she played the fool. And it's okay. We all play the fool sometimes. Power Rangers, yes. So with that, but yeah, you guys, so next week we will be seeing Love After Lockup. People out on the radio for their birthdays in the morning. Yes, I do. My parents used to actually call to have the DJs and stuff shout out my birthday. I remember that. Those were the good old days. And you thought you was the ish. When your name got called out for your birthday. You thought you was, that was like just the simple things in life used to have us like amazed. Street lights came on. You better be home. You better be. Play with the Barbies. Cabbage Patch. I played with my black Cabbage Patch. Yes, that Cabbage. I had several Cabbage Patches. I think my mama committed the ultimate sin and threw my Cabbage Patches away. I wish I would have just kept them and collected them. Yes. Toys R Us, yeah. Toys R Us. When they said they were shutting down Toys R Us, I was like, oh, it's over. Like, how do you not have Toys R Us? Like that was the life. Toys R Us, like your parents would take you to Toys R Us just so you could calm your ass down. You want to go to Toys R Us? All right, you better calm down. You better give me some quiet time for 2 hours and I'll take you to Toys R Us. Man. Yeah, y'all. 8-track tapes, I'm telling you. 8-track tapes, record players. And I record players, and y'all know I was a chunky girl. So with those record players, I would be trying to dance and skip the damn music. The music would be skipping because I done stumped too hard. Child. But on that note, you guys, I appreciate you guys spending your Saturday morning or your afternoon. We definitely went down memory lane. We definitely did the whole recap for Love During Lockup. You know, this season was okay. It was okay. You know what I mean? Let's hope that this next season, which starts next week, will turn up a little bit more, but we will be back at it next Saturday. And, you know, we'll go through this again. But I love the vibe, y'all. Like, y'all, you know, definitely give a thumbs up. You guys let me know because the vibes are good. It's good. We can have fun. You know what I'm saying? Even if we agree to disagree, we still love and respect each other. And that's what it's all about. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I will see you guys. Let's do a nostalgia show. Hey, maybe we have to. Yeah, see you next time. Love you guys so much. Have a wonderful, safe weekend. I'll try to do another live maybe in the middle of this week. You guys know I do my pre-recorded videos. We will do Love After Lockup, and I'm going to check out American Horror Stories. Yuli gave me the American Horror Stories. I'm going to check it out and see if it's really good and do some recaps on that. And we can finally get out of reality TV and do some recaps on, you know, some scripted shows, child. But yes, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Replay gang. Definitely do the replay and like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on my next video. Love you guys. Toodles.